What's up, lovers? What's up, temporary lovers? What's up, ghosters? Welcome to Sex on Sundays. I am going to talk about swiping right. I've got a few topics I want to go over with you guys on swiping right. I'm going to do those in parts over the next few weeks in between other topics. But today on Sex on Sundays, swiping right, the disposable nation, and ghosting. Boom. Look, let's just cut to the chase here. If you are swiping right on someone and you're digging them for a minute and then you lose interest in them, how about this? How about we man up or woman up, and how about we say, like, you know what, I'm just not interested. Like, what the fuck is this ghosting thing all about? I think it has to do with your ego. I think that if for some of you, it's just a way to keep these individuals on the back burner so you can resurface if you need to. If somebody else isn't like keep your attention or something goes bad or whatever, where that's concerned. I think it's a cowardly thing to do too. Like, I had to sit and think about if I've ever ghosted somebody. I'm not sure if I have, but I'll tell you this much. If I have ghosted anybody, it's because I was a big pussy and I wasn't able to just be straight up and tell the person that I wasn't interested anymore. It's because I was a little pussy. So why are you gonna be a pussy? I just, this ghosting thing is like a thing now. It's making it so easy to like go on a dating app, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right. And then you've got like this list of options that you just hit and go down. Cut and paste, like say something, cut and paste it and send it to boom, 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 boom. 6, 7, 8 people, whatever. I mean, we're all so easily disposable now. Like, where is the effort? Where is the effort in like taking the time to get to know somebody? I mean, we go off of like these profiles with all these pictures and we write what we think is real witty and sexy and humorous and interesting to catch the attention of these people. But then you got to live up to that. Like, you've got to live up to that standard when you meet face to face or when you connect on whatever level. So for the percentage of you that are real honest out there and are just like, I just want to fuck. I'm hitting up you, I'm hitting up a couple other girls, I'm hitting up a couple other guys or whatever because I just want to get laid. Like, I commend you for your honesty and being straight up like that. But are you ghosting out on these people too? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm coming from another age, another, generation where dating was a thing and courting someone was a thing. And then it kind of turned in like, well, we're just hanging out. We're sort of seeing each other. It's complicated. And now it's just like, you connect with somebody for maybe 24, 48 hours and then what? And then interest is lost. Like, our attention span turns over so fast. I don't know. Maybe I should have talked to my son to find out. He's 20. You know, this is kind of how, this is what they know. This is the way it is now for them. Like, it was a different way for us. And it was a different way for our parents and our grandparents too. So, sign of the times, like, evolution is happening, I suppose. But where's all the romance, man? Where's the love? Where's like the connection? This ghosting thing is fucking rude. It's like seriously rude. If you pull that shit, you're a dick. You're an asshole. You're a big bitch. Like, really? Like, what possible reason could you have for just completely, like, not contacting the person. Maybe you're blocking them even so they can't blow you up. And then like, this is the thing, this is what kills me. It's like, you ghosted him. Let's say I'm talking to a girlfriend of mine. Like, hey, you ghosted him, or a guy friend of mine. You ghosted her, and she's calling and she's trying to make plans with you because you guys have already made plans, or you guys had sex, or you spent a couple weeks together. And you ghosted her or you ghosted him, and they're calling trying to find out what's going on, and you're calling her crazy. You're getting irritated with him. You're like agitated because they're trying to find out what the fuck, or just like continue on something that they already knew. Like, okay, I was hanging out with this dude for a few months. We met intermittently through this event, some friends, like we had mutual friends in common, and we were hanging out quite a bit. We were sort of, I don't know, not necessarily establishing a relationship. He was much younger than I was. But he was inviting me over all the time. We were having meals together. We were going out places. We were having fun. It was fun. It was F-U-N. It was fun. And then like, after talking to him on the daily, and maybe talking to him multiple times a day, and then hanging out and seeing him, you know, sometimes a couple, you know, 2-3 days in a row. Then like he just stopped. I just didn't hear from him one day, and then 2 days, and then 3 days went by, and like that wasn't the pattern that we had developed. That wasn't what I was used to, and I was just like, what the fuck? So I got lit one night, little liquid courage, after going out with some friends, and called him at probably like 1 a.m. And I was just like, what's up? Like, yo, if you don't want to hang out, if you don't want to see me anymore, you can like say so. It's like, really, that's kind of the type of person I think I am anyway. Maybe I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I'm not that hard to talk to. So he calls me the next day to explain to me that sometimes he just doesn't feel like talking to people. Okay. I didn't realize that that was a thing with you, for one, as I hadn't experienced this in this like last 6 months that we were hanging out. And number two, you didn't even, like, you couldn't just say that. You couldn't shoot me a text. Like, texting makes it real easy to be passive aggressive with people, you know? So you couldn't even just send me a text and say, you know, I'm just not feeling it. I don't know what changed. It's, you know, whatever, but I'm just not, I don't want to hang out anymore. It's so simple. It would have sucked maybe. I probably would have been bummed. I would have been bummed, I'll be honest, but like, at least you would have been honest, and I would have, you know, respect for that. Cause like that I lost respect for, you know. And I tried to come back with it, like when he like revisited the friendship and hanging out again and stuff, and it just wasn't the same for me. And I definitely like realized a piece of myself and what I expect in someone who I'm seeing, whether it's an established relationship or not. Like, just be straight up, be forthcoming, you know, be an adult. Adulting. Because I definitely will respect you for telling me you don't want to see me way more than I'm going to. I mean, how do you even look at the person the same after that, really? Mountains out of molehills, but that's how I feel. I just don't see any real reason. Like, I don't see any like concrete unless the person's like abusing you, or like, you know, disrespecting you physically, verbally, emotionally. Like, I get it then, for sure. Like, cut them off, you know. It's not healthy if it's volatile. Like, bounce, ghost, do it. But like, when things are chill and cool, like, I asked him too, I was like, did you feel like I was pressuring you? Did you feel like I was putting pressure on you? And he's like, yeah, a little bit. Okay. This is, you couldn't have told me that? Like, you couldn't have like mentioned that? Like, it couldn't have been a conversation that we had? And then just tell me, like, I'm not really feeling it. I don't want to hang out anymore. I don't want to, you know, maybe please don't call me. You know, it would have been a way different outcome, where at least my opinion of this person would have been. But you know, you live and learn, I guess. Right? Yeah, ghosting's stupid. Ghosting's not cool. And if I have ever ghosted, if you're watching and I ghosted you, like, my apologies. I was a pussy. I'm trying to think if there's anybody I did that to. So in all of the swiping right I did, which was more or less just to get material for the book. So if you are watching and you swiped right on me and we went on a date, because I did date some of you, or we sat and had lots of conversations via text, I got that all written down. You'll recognize, I'm not using any names, but you're gonna recognize yourself in the book. So, yeah, that's it. Real quick thought on swiping right, disposable nation, backup for your backup. I would like to know though, if you did swipe right on somebody and established a relationship, got married, started a family, if it worked out. I guess it's more common than I thought, so I'd really be interested. Ooh, look at this hair. Like a little out of control. I need a hairdresser if anybody has someone they want to recommend. That's it. Just wanted to let you know there's gonna be more swipe right topics coming up, and I will share some of my escapades. I've got like some interesting questions to ask over the next few weeks in between other topics. So swiping right in parts, because we got a lot to say about that, don't we? All right. Happy humping.